I would like to welcome you to our project based around the Sustainable Development Goal of decent jobs and economic growth. I had a chance to work on this project with an incredible team of 3 people, Esta, Ibukun, and Anne. So first of all, Ibukun will introduce you to Nigeria as well as the challenges the country is facing at the moment. And after that, I will talk about our solution, the way it works, as well as how we're planning to smoothly integrate it into the local communities in Nigeria, which Ibukun describes as
a beautiful country located in Western Africa with a population of over 200 million people, made up of diverse tribes, religion, languages, and so many more. Nigeria is faced with its own challenges. For the sake of this presentation, I'm going to focus on 3 of Nigeria's main challenges, and they include 1. Over 80 million Nigerians are currently unemployed, which represents about 40% of the Nigerian population. 2. Around 30% of children in Nigeria are involved in some kind of child employment. And 3. Nigeria's GDP is currently around 2,100 per capita, which is 20 times less than the GDP of the United Kingdom.
We came to a final conclusion that the best solution to this would be creating a policy at a government level, because it's very scalable and it would have the biggest possible effect on the economies and specifically on the Nigeria's economy. So it will be very effective and quick in action. It will be very quick in its execution, and of course it's powered by governments. It will be attractive to both participating countries as well as the companies that will be participating in the program itself. It will be endorsed and invigilated by the United Nations, and it will be highly scalable, and it's also backed up by data from the past. This is a visual and simplified model of our policy, where the UN is based on top, as it will be invigilating the whole process and maintaining transparency across both governments and the companies. And then the policy will be actually established at a government level, where they will have to pass it down to the private sector and notify them that they can now benefit from everything that the policy gives. And the private sector is going to be the one that will actually execute the policy by activating the companies and starting to move companies from foreign countries into Nigeria. Some of the crucial aspects of our policy are the fact that it's so scalable and so promising. Of course, we aim to improve the relations between the Nigerian government and other governments. We aim to drastically improve the Nigeria's economy quite quickly. We aim to reduce the unemployment rate in the country, as well as make the economy more inclusive. And we also focus on improving the infrastructure in Nigeria. So of course, there's a number of other aspects that we will also focus on. However, what's more important are the KPIs that we're going to be using to track ourselves and make sure that we're moving in the right direction. So of course, the main one will be the GDP of the country. And as you can see, we project that in the first year, it's going to grow by 6%, as all companies will be relocating themselves into Nigeria and making large investments, especially into real estate. Then it will drastically drop to 4% in 2023, and it will maintain itself at 4% throughout the time for the upcoming future. And of course, GDP is a crucial metric, but we will also be looking at a number of other KPIs to make sure that things are moving well. These KPIs could be the labor force participation and also the market capitalization of domestic companies, just to make sure that there's a balance between the foreign companies and the domestic companies.
Startup founder and creative with over 10 years in the creative space, I have witnessed firsthand the impact of the tech and creative industry in Nigeria. 10% of fresh graduates are hired by tech companies every single year, according to the Nigerian Graduate Report. And on the other hand, the creative industry is the second largest employer in Nigeria, with over 4.2 million jobs created.
And now, this is how we aim to structure our policy to make it sustainable and to make sure that companies understand what they have to provide in order to get the benefits. So of course, there's a list of requirements, and you can see it on the left-hand side. And on the right, we list the number of benefits, the potential benefits that the policy will provide after the final review with the governments, which can include different tax discounts, help with hiring talent, help with connecting with different partners, distributors, getting funding, and even going through the legal processes in Nigeria.
Our proposed policy is backed by data that shows that this model has worked in the past and we believe it's going to work in this future.
One of the ways that international organizations can connect more with their communities is through their CSR. Many organizations here in Nigeria are helping shape the way the society is through their own CSRs. And these unique ways we have listed are the ways that we feel that neighboring communities can benefit from the companies resident in Nigeria.
All the aspects of our policy that we've mentioned today have to come down to one final actionable plan that will be executed in a timely manner. So the details can be seen in front of you. However, first of all, the policy has to be presented, then it has to be approved by the government and the UN, then we have to involve UN to make sure that they invigilate the process, then the actual policy will be executed by the private sector, and we will be measuring the progress as well as supporting the companies that are going to participate in this. And now I will forward the final word to Esther.
Thank you for your attention, and thank you too for taking this journey with us. And we're very available for any further questions. Thank you very much.